have the greatest president of all time. This video that I'm going to show you that Trump posted late last night, which is related to this looming government shutdown that is definitely the Schumer shutdown. Nobody wants to see anything happen, but we're not giving trillions of dollars of our hard-earned tax dollars to fund your voter base, illegal aliens. This is why we'll never see another Trump ever again. This is a once in a lifetime president. And the Democrats, the colorless, lifeless, humorless, spineless, heartless, gutless Democrats are really, really big mad. I promise you with every fiber of my being, this is going to be the greatest video you see today. First, check out the reactions. This should tell you everything. I'm going to show you what Chuck said, and then Hakeem, Nobody's Dream Jeffries, the two so-called leaders of this ridiculous cabal, anti-American, criminal defending cabal. And then I'm going to show you the video that is just, it's breathtaking in its marvelousness. I can't even find the right word. I mean, you guys know I'm good at adjectives. I can't even find the right, it's just spectacular. Wait till you see this, but first check this out. So Chucky's really, really upset. Again, this video absolutely broke the internet. It's got something like over 25, 50 million views on X. Chucky says, if you think your shutdown is a joke, it just proves what we all know. You can't negotiate. You only throw tantrums. This guy, I mean, wow, Grandpa, Mr. Putting cheese on raw hamburger. Don't ever go to a barbecue hosted by Chuck Schumer if you want, to avoid dysentery. This guy is saying that Trump can't negotiate. The same president who's literally re-architected the American ethos on the global stage, creating trade agreement after trade agreement, peace deal after peace deal, negotiating so much in his first 9 months, more than Biden, more than Obama did in their whole entire terms combined. And this guy's saying you can't negotiate. He just negotiated. By the way, this is live breaking news. I'm just going to break it right now, just in case you haven't heard. Trump is now going to lower your prescription medication costs immeasurably in a huge way. He just brokered a deal with Pfizer to start this new endeavor called Trump RX, which is going to take out the middleman so you can get the medication you need without breaking your bank. And this Gargamel, gremlin, swamp vermin, rodent Schumer says you can't negotiate. You can only throw transims. Really, Chuck? Really? Hakeem's response is even better. The colorless, lifeless, humorless Democrats had a real opportunity here. They had a real opportunity to take this video in stride, but no, it hit a nerve. And I'm going to tell you why it hit a nerve in just a second. Wait till you see the video. But first, listen to Hakeem. This is what it looks like when dime store Dollar Tree Obama loses a gasket. Watch.
Mr. President, the next time you have something to say about me, don't cop out through a racist and fake AI video. When I'm back in the Oval Office, say it to my face. Say it to my face.
Yeah, I'm really sure the president I'm really sure the president is afraid of you, Hakeem. Look at that smiling Klingon Maxine Waters, who's just about to ripen and melt away any second. Oh, it's just so atrocious, this ridiculous cult, the Democrats. Here he is on ridiculous, talentless hack reporter Lawrence O'Donnell's show. And listen to the emotion in Lawrence O'Donnell's voice. This is just absolutely awful. It's this, I can't believe it's disgraceful. I mean, it's like, they embody every lifeless, funless, lacking any sense of levity, caricature that's ever come down the canon in American pop culture, in any aspect of American culture, really. Listen to this. Oh my God. You know what I just did? I just realized this too. If you look at the bottom there of the lower third, Trump posts racist AI video. They are so absolutely. I mean, they're. It's like somebody needs to tap Lawrence O'Donnell on the show and be like, "Hey, buddy, I have to remind you because apparently you forgot, but you died a long time ago."
They're going to see it. They'll see it in other ways. It's easy to find, but it is absolutely disgusting in every way. It is a lie. It's the man you met with has now lied about what you said after that meeting. Could you give us your reaction to that Trump posted video tonight?
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault.
I mean, he's just so robotic, so rigid. It is absolutely bigotry. I mean, it's so insufferable. These people are at the lowest approval rating in the history of the country. And you're not defending healthcare for Americans. You're defending healthcare for illegal criminals. Watch what President Trump posted that is breaking the entire internet.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English, so they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, you know, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
I mean, it's just absolutely brilliant. I'm going to play it for you again. Oh my goodness, I love that. And the thing of the matter is, there's not one single untrue statement in there. Yes, it's AI, it's artificial intelligence. And yes, you might be kind of maybe even a little bit alarmed a bit that they can use your voice. So this is something to be very aware of if you're getting scams now, or they can really alter and use all sorts of electronical modifications with artificial intelligence to imbue vocal authenticity. But my God, not one thing was in that video. First of all, super hilarious, super creative. He is the master troll. He is the master at triggering these agitated, colorless Democrats. I mean, he knows how to trigger them like no other. They have no sense of humor. They could have handled this a million different other ways. But the bottom line is everything he said was actually accurate. Why do you think, Nez, what are you talking about accurate? They don't, what do you mean they're woke pieces of crap and the reason why they're protecting elite? No, think about this. Think about this I've said this many, many times. Number one, there's no way in a billion years, and I'm not one of these conspiracy guys, but there's no way in a billion years, after all the research, due diligence that I've done, that you could convince me that Joe Biden got 15 plus, almost 20 million more votes than the Black Messiah, Obama. No way you could ever convince me of that. Kamala Harris didn't win one single state. This is, I mean, maybe the most clear and most concrete evidence. She didn't win one single state where voter ID was required. Not one. She didn't convert one single county. She didn't flip one single district. And she didn't win one single state where there was voter ID requirements. And then lastly, why do you think they fight tooth and nail for criminals and they don't give a rat's ass about us Americans? Why do you think Joe Biden appointed the worst DEI pick of all time to be the border czar, and the Border Patrol Union confirmed she never once in her entire tenure? Vice presidents don't have a lot going on, by the way. They don't really have anything to do. You had one task, and we had the greatest border crisis. According to stats, according to the Border Patrol Union, according to CBP, we had the worst border crisis in the history of our country. Why do you think they're flying to El Salvador? To protect drug traffickers, to fight for people who abuse their wives, break the law. Why do you think they're fighting, vilifying, demonizing ICE agents and law enforcement officials? Because we're getting rid of their voters. They're so destitute, so deprived of any vision, strategy, any concrete solutions for Americans that they can no longer win elections from Americans. So what do? They attack vilify, demonize. They're sweeping brown and black people off the streets. They make ICE agents and law enforcement officials look like Nazis. They actually call them Nazis. Even after Charlie Kirk was murdered, they're still ramping and ratcheting up the rhetoric. And Biden even promised this. And if Kamala would have won, God forbid, thank God that Kamala didn't win, she would have granted radical amnesty and accelerated citizenship for all of these tens of millions of illegals that they just granted full, unfettered red carpet access to our glorious country. And the only reason is because they're scared to death of having to compete in the real world for real jobs in the free market, free enterprise system, like you and me, because they would never survive. You think Ghetto Crockett will get hired by anybody? You think Alex Padilla? You think spineless Decepticon rat-faced Chris Murphy could ever get a real job in the real world? Goldman, Eric Swallowswell, Maxine Klingon Waters, Pelosi, none of them could ever get who would hire these people? They have no skills, nothing. So everything Trump said was absolutely true. And I'm going to share with you the video again right now. Watch. Oh, it's so President Trump, that is how you handle your political enemies and opponents. I mean, that is final boss, next level, the heavyweight championship of trolling. And it is just absolutely marvelous. And again, the reason it's funny is because it's absolutely true. They don't have anything. Now, they're actually, even because they have no strategy, because they have no solution, because they have no vision for America, no track record, no sense, not even one accomplishment. Name me one accomplishment the Democrats have achieved in the last 20 years besides division, sowing hate, elevating the worst policies, DEI woke ideologies that have destroyed our country many, many times over. I dare you to name me one accomplishment in the comments. Now they're even politicizing and weaponizing this horrific event. They're so desperate that happened in Michigan, where this veteran attacked the Church of Latter-day Saints. And it had nothing to do with politics. It had nothing to do with political ideologies. All investigations are pointing to this as a complete act of vengeance against, it's a church ideology. It has to do with him taking vengeance against Mormons, period. There's no political affiliation, no political association to this attack. And then you've got this cretin, Don Lemon, who actually goes on YouTube. YouTube, how can you let this? I couldn't imagine if the shoe was on the other foot. Who actually goes on his YouTube channel and live streams and says this.
Men who look like you, men who vote like you, and men who sound like you. White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside when so many of you believe the answer to fear, to loss, to change is violence.
Okay, Don, I'm a little bit confused. So you're saying that all white men are sick and have something wrong with them? Are you also including your husband in that category? Because he, last I checked, and this is one image of him right here on the screen, he's white too. Could you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Nez Nation, my fellow Americans, could you imagine if somebody went live on YouTube and said the opposite of what Don Lemon said about black people? Could you imagine the outrage? Every media, that channel would get banned immediately on YouTube. Is there a double standard here, folks? I'm just wondering. Caitlin Collins from CNN, she was talking about the Trump video where he trolls Hakeem and Schumer. And she was saying, I'm deeply offended by this. And yet she promotes, touts, applauds this ridiculous insidious account, Governor Newsom's press office. This is okay with her. This is okay with CNN's Caitlin Collins. This is who she promotes and applauds, calling Stephen Miller a fascist. And then when he posted saying, why do you think they posted this at the bottom of your screen? They doubled down because you are a fascist. The ink isn't even dry on Charlie Kirk's death certificate, and you guys are ratcheting up. This is okay with Caitlin Collins and CNN. I can't wait to get your comments on this. This is why my mission here to make common sense go viral is the most important thing in my life right now. And I just want to say how much I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Tap that thumbs up if you love America. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps us out immeasurably. You could even do it on your TV if you have the remote. Just tap that thumbs up. Make sure you check out these videos coming on the screen right here. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It's absolutely free. And as always, may God bless you. May God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.